All right, time for a focus on the roads update on the 2.5 swap that I'm working on for my 2007 Ford Focus. As you can see, I have added color and I have added a lot of it, and I've got more coming in the future. But I'm just using Duplicolor metal cast spray paint. It's nothing fancy. I'm just getting it done and I'm liking it. It is what it is. I do have to say thank you to Armand Hindrichs. His video is the best for doing this swap. If you guys need help doing anything, check out these videos, especially this how to 2.5 swap your NC Miata long play. He helps you out tremendously. I know mine's Ford Focus, but it's the same thing. Also, okay, so let's go ahead and go over the things that I have gotten done. You've got the balance shaft delete in. I've got the 2.3 oil pickup tube in. I had the oil baffle on, which I had to RTV because this stock gasket was not matching up, and I'm not going to chance it with that, so I RTV'd it. I've got the PCV baffle on, the valves on. I have pre-ran hoses that I'm just like adding length to. I'll finish that later. This is just on for show right now. It's not actually on there tight. But I got the VCT delete in. I've got the cams all in and they are torqued down. They are ready. These BC cams here, they are within OEM spec, which I'm really happy that I don't have to go through and figure out new buckets and replace those. I was not looking forward to doing that if I had to, but I don't need to, so I'm really happy about that. Anyways, let's see here. One thing that I also wanted to point out, and we'll go back on here. So on the Duratec MZR 2.5 swap revolution, Dave JC pointed out that there is this port that needs to be plugged in my application. If you're doing VCT, you don't need to do it, but sorry, I've got a little party going on. My computer's broken, but you can see their difference on the timing cover, that it doesn't have this little lobe right here, and that little lobe on the 2.5 timing cover blocks that passage. You can see the RTV goes around it, so it's a seal and it doesn't allow the oil to go into this area, while the 2.3 doesn't have that, and so you've got to plug it, which I did, and I used this cheap plug and it stripped immediately. Like, it's in there, it's gonna do its job, but it didn't go in deep, so I ended up having to trim just a little bit down right there so it didn't hit that. That's my fault. It is what it is. I've got the injectors ready. So this is another issue that I'm having, is this pulley on the auxiliary or the tensioner. It's contacting back here. So I have on order, this is for the 2.5 Fusion motor, and I ordered a Focus one, and I'm gonna see if this will fit correctly on that one. Next thing that I had to do was this Damon Motorsports. Yes, I painted that too. Sorry, Damon. This I had to notch out because it wasn't clearing the massive speed system EGR plate, which I did go on the Damon Sports website, and they do make a plate that looks like it fits with this. So if I had known that, I would have went that route, but I already had this plate. I didn't know that. It is what it is. I think that's about where I'm at right now as far as this goes. I've been working on, like I said, the PCV thing, and what I did is I just used this stock fitting and connected a hose to it. I had cut it off of here, and that's where I'm at. But I just like to take a little time to appreciate how clean the inside of this motor is. I am really happy about that. I cannot wait to get this thing running. But I'm basically ready to put that on, but in 2 days I should be getting the spray paint that I'm going to recoat that, and so I have to wait for that. And also in 2 days I did order a new main seal, which that one did not come with an installation kit, and I'm sure that there's ways to get around that, but I put one on order. It's going to be here in 2 days, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it properly. So as soon as I can get that on, I can move to adding on the oil pan, which leads to finishing up all this, and it's going to be together hopefully really soon. If you've got any questions, ask away.